of the videos, those who are online students, Mohan Kumar, Mohan Kumar, switch off your video. Srinivas Reddy, switch off your video. All of you switch off your videos. Those who are in the online, switch off your videos, please. Okay. So let us move forward to the continuity of the previous sessions. Fine. So in this session, we already started the features of Python. We are about to complete the features of Python. And I observed some new students who came into the class. And those who are new students need not to feel that something is already over. And it is already over some points. Something is already completed in my class. First feature, simple, is completed. As a part of simple, we discussed some important points also. And freeware and open source, platform independent and portable. Platform independent is completed. Portable still I to discuss. And next I'll go for what? This is also completed in the last class. Python is one of the simple programming language, and it is freeware and open source. And the Python is one of the platform independent language. Python is one of the dynamically typed. In the last sessions, I gave very practical explanation for these 4 features. And today, I'm going to give you the clarity on interpreted. Interpreted, almost it is over. In my class, it was already over. And just I will recapitulate and I just move forward. In my class, already I completed interpreted. Just I will show you the diagram what I drawn. Shall I? Yes. Who will read the source code? And those who are new in today's class, nothing to worry. Even if all of them are completed, the next one which I'm going to discuss, after everything is completed, we are entering into where? Literals. We are entering into where? Literals and variables. There we are going to talk about it. Even the students are going on joining up to this topic. Even from this place also, you people can understand. Sir, what about the things which is already missing, sir? For these things, I will give you a video links for these things what I completed. So in today or tomorrow, I will keep that video links in the Google Drive class so that you people can listen those few classes. Because from the last 4 to 5 classes, I'm taking only 1 hour of time. That 5 to 6 videos, video links I will give you, which are there in YouTube. You can listen that video links. And from here onwards, simple. Last 3 to 4 classes, if you listen, it is more than enough. Fine. So anyhow, if you miss it, I can't do anything, you can't do anything. I'll give video links, you can follow it. And moreover, just now I said, to understand this class moreover very well, and even if you attend from here, you'll be getting, because from there, our programming will start. In a day or 2, our programming is going to start, and which is already set. And these features I may be completing in today's session, and I'll move forward to this place called what? Literals and variables, where I'm going to enter into the programming part. Yes. Let us coming to the point of what? Interpretation. Python is what language I said? Interpreted, or I said in the previously during the discussion, compiler based programming languages and interpretation based programming languages. And I drawn 2 types of diagrams in the class. One is C programming, one more is no, Python. I drawn 2 things, right? Even the people who are already present, they also forget. So it's meant to discuss once again those points. Okay, no problem, but try to remember it. Now I'm going to talk about C. For a period of time, I will explain C execution environment. That is your flashback, what you have already discussed, what you have already learned in your college days, right? So C language execution environment, I'm going to talk. C language execution environment, I'm going to talk about it. C language execution environment. We will write the source code. I'm writing here some dot what? C, which is known as what? Come on, already I named it. I was already explained for a period of 30 to 40 minutes, which is called what? Source code. Subject is already started. So we no more further discussions. This source code, we will submit to whom? Compilation process. Listen carefully. C language compiler coming to picture. And this is reading the total source code converted into intermediate code. This is known as which phase? Compilation phase. Which phase it is? Compilation phase. So during this compilation, what is happening? All at once, the entire source code is converted into what? Intermediate code, which we already discussed in my class, which is already explained in the class. That is called what here? Some dot what extension is what? Dot obj, which is called what? Intermediate code. Every language compiler will convert into what? Intermediate code. It is converted. Okay, guys, the intermediate code of C programming is called what? Object code. Every language will contain the source code. The source code will be submitted to what? The compilation process. The compiler will convert into what? Intermediate code. Intermediate code of C language is called what? That is general knowledge, general information. How this compilation is doing? Total source code, what you have written, is converted into the intermediate code, that is called object code, which is not an executable code. Please keep in mind. This type of object code is further submitted for execution. For what? Execution. Who will execute your C program? Last class when I put a question, not even one student was able to answer it. I told in the last class who will execute your C program. Who will execute? Super. C shell. What is this phase is called? Come on. Execution phase. C shell will read the total what code? Object code converted into what? Machine understandable code. Machine understandable code is nothing but what? Binary code. Zeros and ones. So see guys, all of you, I'll write it here, one box here. I'll write a statement here. C shell reads, come on, all the object code and converted into what? And converted into machine understandable code. Machine understandable code is nothing but what? What a machine can understand? Binary code, zeros and ones. And it is read by whom? OS and what? Processor. What is OS? Who said that? Very good. Oh, new student. What is OS? Very good. So, what is OS? I'm not saying anything. Okay, operating system. So, who says full form? They are wasted. Right? So, one of the previous student who said yesterday is laughing by himself. Right? So, don't tell full forms. If anybody asks you, don't tell full forms because you are a new student. Because everybody is not saying, because I already polished them. That's why they are not saying. Anybody says full form, we will never get the job in lifetime. Where as a real-time programmer, I am sharing these ideas with you out of order. And you don't feel it because as the most experienced faculty, I would like to share the facts to you. What is www? Out of order, right or not? So don't make jokes also about full forms. So regarding the full forms, there was one joke I will tell you because I'm very poor in giving jokes in the class like others. But sometimes I will tell you the most powerful jokes to you. One or two I will tell you throughout the entire course. But we will see, wait for it when sir will say that. But most of the time I will concentrate on it. Who will understand the binary code? Speed up the things. Processor and what? OS. And gives what? Result. And gets what? Result. This is the natural tendency of our C language execution environment. C language execution environment. Shall I move forward to the Python? Yes, let's come to this. Already I was explained this diagram in my class. Once again, I am writing again in the class. Which execution this is? Python programming execution environment. Execution environment. I'm just explaining here. Fine, guys. Let us coming to this. In Python programming also, I'm going to write the program. What is my program file name? Some dot. What is an extension, please? .py. Spell out. So extensions makes us to understand in which language the program is written. .py, .c, .cpp, .java. These are all called what? Extensions. Extensions makes us to understand that in which language the program is written. Who will write the program which you are writing? In industry, we call it as what I told already. Who will write source code? Good. Who will understand source code? Programmer itself, right? Good. This source code need to submit for compilation or not? Yes. Who will come into compilation of Python program? Yes, I told already. Python. Yes, beautiful. Python compiler. Spell out once. Yes. What is this Python compiler is doing? The Python compiler reading line by line of which code? Source code, and converted into what? Intermediate code. Like C programming, here also converted into what? Intermediate code. What is an intermediate code of Python language? Bytecode. Last time I explained already, the day before yesterday, I has already explained this diagram. So this is called which phase? Which phase? Yes, this is just revision to the new students, if anybody was there. How it is doing all at once or line by line? Line by line compilation is known as generally called what? Interpretation. Spell out. Interpretation. Interpretation example also I told you a simple meaning. There is a speaker who is speaking in Hindi. The audience are what? Telugu people. Hindi person, the speaker don't know Telugu. Speaker knows only Hindi. Audience knows only Telugu. So definitely one person is required to translate this Hindi sentences into what? Telugu. How we will translate line by line or all at once? Line by line. Is known as what? Translation. That is known as what? Interpretation. Spell out. Interpretation is all at once or line by line? So Python compiler is converting our source code into intermediate code line by line or all at once? Hence Python language is what? Interpreted based programming language. Spell out. Yes. Now, once Python compiler is doing that, once Python compiler is doing that compilation, we are going to get a file name with an extension called .pyc. Spell out. .pyc. PYC, this is containing intermediate code even here. The intermediate code of Python is called what? Bytecode. So it is called what? Intermediate code. Don't get confused, students. What is an intermediate code of C language? Object code. Already told you. Intermediate code of C language? Intermediate code of Python? Who will generate bytecode? Already told you. Don't go out of it. Who will who will generate the bytecode? Python. Okay. Who will write the source code? Python programmer. Who will read the source code? Python Compiler. Python compiler converts a source code into which code? Super. Let us go for next. Execute this program or not? Who will execute your Python program? Excellent. Oh, yes. Beautiful answer. 100 by 100 marks you got it. What is PVM? PVM is what? Yes, very good. My students are really favorite to me. They are not saying any full form. I am really happy. Because one girl said very quickly, Python virtual machine. Really very good student. But I recommend to that student, don't tell full forms when you go to an interview. Because interview people will not give the job when you say full form. They feel that we don't know anything about it. What PVM will do, you explain. Of course, you don't feel it. Because I say some certain things straightforward to you. Because if I don't tell straightforward, you will think that it is the correct answer. And you will repeat the same thing in interviews also. So let me polish you in certain stages. Come on, what is that? PVM reads. How it reads? Super. Line by line converting, line by line compilation, line by line execution. Totally both of them are what? Interpretation only. That's why totally is Python is what language? Yes, Python reads line by line of which code ma? And converted into what? Converted into machine understandable. Machine understandable. Yes, understandable code, which is nothing but which code here, students? Binary code. Binary code. Binary code is nothing but zeros and it is read by whom? OS and what? Processor. And gives result. This is the subject of what? This is called which phase ma? Which phase? Execution phase. You take any Python student and ask how it is going to be done. The student don't know about anything about the execution of Python program even. So my conclusion is two important things I would like to ask you here. Very regularly asking question, what is the bytecode and who will read bytecode? Who will generate the bytecode? These points are clear for you. You know, execution environment mechanism. Who will write source code? Quickly. Right. Programmer, no Python programmer. When you speak anything, there is no other kind of side effects. Who will write the source code of Python? Yes. Who will compile the Python source code? Python. How it compiles? Line by line or all at once? So line by line compilation. Known as which language? Interpretation language. Which language? Super. What is the intermediate code of Python? Bytecode. Who will generate bytecode? Who will generate bytecode? Super. Who will read bytecode? PVM. What is the role of PVM? You say this line. Come on, everybody. PVM reads line by line of bytecode and converted into machine understandable code, that is called binary code, and it is read by OS and processor and gives result. If somebody asks you what is PVM, my dear students, I'm telling as an industry programmer, don't tell full forms. Anybody says full forms again and again, I don't want to discourage you. Anybody says full forms, they are just waste. Even an LKG student also, if I give a time for 20 minutes, they will also say full forms. Am I correct? So learning full forms is better or learning programming is better? Internals of the subject, we need to learn it. Because a lot more things, we are learning this Python towards the data science related kind of course content. This class is meant for it. So please learn deep of it so that execution environment must be so careful. So what are the definitions I got here? PVM. How PVM is doing? Line by line execution. Python compiler is doing what? Line by line. So it is known as what? Python is one of the interpretation based programming language. Again, I will explain this in the form of a flow chart when I come to the programming. There in my classes, I will explain batch mode programming. I will give you the flow chart, architecture internally, how it is done. Same diagram, I will put it in the form of flow chart for you. With the coding, how it is internally converting and all those things, I will explain. Shall I move forward? So why Python is interpreted? Last and final conclusion. Since a compilation is doing line by line, Since execution is going on by what? That's why Python is simply called as which language? Interpreted based programming language. C language is what? Compilation based programming language. Java is what? Compiler cum interpretation based programming language. Java contains JVM there. Here Python contains what there? PVM. So don't tell full forms. It's my advice. Please go always to the purpose and real-time implementations. You try to learn it. Shall I move, students? Yes. Let us move to the further discussion now. So what I'm going to discuss next is, let us see the features. That is interpretation also you understood. Next I'm going to what? Yes. It's beautiful point. All these things I'll post it into Google Drive class. So still people are going on adding. When all of them are getting added, today maybe I will upload it. I'm eagerly waiting for the total strength to join. Because of the uploading of fees receipt and all, they're getting little trouble. So after everybody is done, I'll go for it. Maybe today evening, I'll post all these points, point by point. Whatever I explain, I will give all the points in the form of documents. You will get it. Right. Come to the point of what? High level programming language. Yes. So dear students, in this context, we have two types of programming languages. Two types of what? Programming languages. Yesterday also I was written in the context of dynamically typed. How many programming languages? Two. One is statically typed programming language, dynamically typed programming language. C language is what? Statically typed programming language. Python is what language? Very nice. Java is what language? Very good. Python is what? How do you say it is a dynamically typed programming language? Because data type of the variable automatically specified by the Python execution environment only, and whose value can be changing during the execution of the program, whose data type also changing. Yesterday, a lot of description I gave you. Let me show you one Python execution environment. Already you are familiar with what? Execution environment, Python installation process I shown you. Again, in the next class, I will show you the last and final time, one more time to show you the final execution of the Python software. Python 3.10 is the latest version. Let's go to the Python environment here. A is equal to what? 100. What is this 100 is? 100 is what? Value. What is this A is? Object. Every object behind that, who is there? Super. Yesterday I gave you the small awareness about class and who are you? Behind you, who is there? What is your class type? Good. Who am I? What is my type? Super. Remembering. Very nice. Print. Print of what? A comma what? Type of A. Type of A. See, my dear students, what is 100? Value. What is int? What is int? What is int? Don't tell integer. Who is that? Yes, my favorite student is here. Yes. What is int? Integer. If that answers are coming, I will fear like anything. What is char? Character. What is boolean? If these answers are coming, it is so dangerous. Because in academically, we learn like that only. When sir says A apple, B for bat, he will say. That type of awareness, if we carry forward, it is so dangerous. We are all coming from different colleges, but leave that before entering into my class. Come with an intention of real-time standards, real-time use cases, try to complete it after that. We will say wrong, say that, but slowly come out of it. What is int? Yesterday I shown so much of time. Yes? What is int? What is A? Of which class? Int class. Come on, A is equal to 12.34. Same A only, which is of which type? Am I specifying this int type? No. Who is specifying the int type? Python execution environment. That's why Python is what language? Dynamically typed programming language. A is equal to 12.34. Come on, print. A. What is the value of that? 12.34. What is the type of it? What is the float? What is int? All the data types in Python are called what? Classes. Behind of the classes, with the classes, we will create what? Classes does not contain memory space. Who will contain the memory space? Where do you store the data? Objects. To create an object, dash is required. Class is required. Without class, can I create an object? We cannot. So what is the first pillar to learn Python? Next pillar. On the top of these two, total subject is depending on. Understanding, guys? Shall I move forward? Yes. Let's move forward. How many data types are there in Python? I said just orally 14. All the data types in Python are keywords or classes. That's why Python objects will store unlimited amount of data. Understand? Yes. So here we need not to specify the data type. Data type is automatically specified. That's why Python is which language? Dynamically typed programming language. Those who are coming from different backgrounds, C programming and etc. I will go for my Java programming. Once I will show you Java here, Java 16 there, bin here, because if any new students are there, almost I came to the topic of this. This is a Java command prompt it is. I am writing directly A is equal to 100. If I write like that, you will get error. See the error. Cannot find the symbol A. So data type is missing here. I have to write physically data type compulsory. I have to write it. Then only the value is available. Once you designed the data type, it is called what? Statically typed programming language. If I write A is equal to 12.34, error will come. Error will come. Double value cannot be converted. Incompatible types. Possible lossy conversion from double to where? I can't convert this double value into which type? By default, it is called an error. So this is called which language? Static typed programming language. Did you understand? Shall I move forward? Yes. Come on. Python is what kind of language? Static. Python is which type of language? Also which language? If somebody asks you tomorrow, Python is one of the simple, freeware and open source and platform independent, dynamically interpreted and high level programming language. They will ask you, how do you justify interpreted dynamically? Everything I am showing like a mathematical theorems I am explaining. Okay, go to where next? Let's start. Okay, in this context, we have two types of programming languages. See guys, they are, you already know. One is what? Low-level programming languages. Low-level programming languages. Next is called what? High-level programming languages. High-level programming languages. Anything you know about low-level programming languages, guys? Do you know anything about low-level programming languages, computer science students? Who are the computer science students in this class? Please raise the hands. CSE background. Nobody will raise the hand, I know. I know. Because these days students are so smart. CSE means R will say stand up because he is a dangerous guy. We are seeing from last 4 to 5 days. CSE means stand up immediately. Why to face the problem? If you don't raise the hand tomorrow, you will go to interview now. Interviewer is your friend. Huh? No, you will go and sit in front of interviewer. You will face interview there, right or not? But when SAR is coming, you will fear. Fear? Huh? It is a warm-up match. Try to correct everything here only. Am I correct, students? Say honestly, who is CSE students? I don't ask questions. Girls, I don't ask questions. Okay. 33% reservation is there. 33% reservation for girls. I don't ask questions. Raise the hands. Most of the girls these days are CSE background. I know. Very good. Boys, definitely sincere boys will be there. 1, 2. Good. 3. Only 2, na? Don't tell lies, I said. Raise a hand. Okay, only one student. Stand up. No? Okay. Sir, you said honestly, you said, oh, you don't ask questions, but I raised it. So you are CSE. Think about it. CSE. Okay. Anyhow, you are fearing a lot. See, these many students are there. Can I believe that these many mechanical students, electronic students are there? No, definitely half of the students are CSE background students are there. MCA students who are MCA students? Good. Good. Only one MCA student is there. Many are there, but not raising. Okay, let it be, no problem. Now I am going to say, but always, because you are fearing, because in your face I am seeing that type of fear. Because in my PhD, there is a research methodology, one subject is there. In that, there are 143 face readings are there generally in the human being. By seeing you, I can understand what is your talent in the subject also. Okay, so try to answer me. What is the low-level programming language? Low-level programming languages are user-friendly languages to the machine. User-friendly languages to the machine. That is nothing but OS as well as processor. That is called user-friendly language. But high-level programming languages are user-friendly to the programmer. Okay? Yes. Immediately go to the program. Python environment, please. Now I am writing. Now I am asking a question. Please read out. See, I already told in the class, you need not have any original knowledge. Even if you are a BTech student or MCA student, you don't feel it. Sir is boasting about himself. We don't know anything about the computer science, openly speaking. What is the black diagram of the computer also, we are not aware of it. Your heart knows what is your talent. Do you know black diagram of the computer fully how it is executing our program? Absolutely no. So when you become a doctor tomorrow, you must have the total system of understanding or not. Am I correct, students? That's why no problem. At the stage of 21 years, we don't know anything, no problem. In this period of my Python class, I speak so much of content. Definitely, I will shape your career like anything. In the day one, I said the same point. Today also, I am saying, try to interact with me. Try to speak when I ask some questions. Okay? Come on. A is equal to, what is that? Say, 15. Print of what? A. Yes. What is that? 15 is printed. What is that type? What is that type? Int. What is that type? Good. A is equal to 0B 1010101111100001 like that. What is it? Because it is one of the regular question in interview point of view in Python. Nobody can answer in the entire Amirpet students you take it. Nobody can answer it. Nobody can answer it. What is this data? It's a combination of zeros and ones. It's called binary data. Spell out. Binary data. If I press enter key, in data science, we need the number systems like anything. We have 4 number systems. One is decimal number system, octal number system, binary number system, hexadecimal number system. Have you heard about this? Not heard about it. Even in our childhood days also. Okay, childhood days you keep it. At least in BTech first year, irrespective of your background, people will explain this. They have to explain. They have to. Okay, you did not understand. I will explain in my class. Where I will explain? In data types I will explain. Sir, what is the proof of it? See my existing classes which I am dealing with, which is recently started, 7 a.m. I say this data type somewhere. Data types are 14. Data types are there. Full-fledged notes I will give. These are all called 4 and then 4 and then 4. Out of that, go students. Under that what? Integer category data type. Under fundamental data type, about int, see that. Come down. What is that? Binary number system. So many examples on it. Octal number system. And next is called what? Hexadecimal number system. So much of content I will explain in the class. Nothing to worry about all these things, guys. I'm going to discuss very shortly. In the next class, I'm going to introduce variables, literals, data types, programming I'm going to enter. Nothing to worry about that. Let us come to this Python environment. Yeah, here, this is the data. What is this entire data called? Binary. Did you understand? No, even I did not understand what is that. Such a big number I typed it, zeros and ones, zeros and ones. But I will tell you the mechanism of converting that low level bits. Low level bits, na, easily converted into what? Our Python environment converts the low level kind of understandable elements to the user in the form of high level format. Print of what, ma? A. Print of A. Print. Print is a statement to display my result. What is this? This is a bigger number. Okay, sir. Show me one simple value, sir. 1111, which is called 15. 15. Okay. If you don't know, just for a minute, I will explain. 15. What is this? 2 7 ja 1. Mathematics, you know? Little bit. Below 10th class mathematics, data science is using nowadays statistics, probability, normal mathematics. It is more than enough to go forward data science level. Okay, ma, come on to the point. 2 3 ja, what is the remainder? 1. Next is called what, ma? 2 1 ja, what is this? Yes. Next is called 2 0. What is the value here? 1. So you will take what? 0 1 1 1 1. 0 1 1 1 1. This 0 no value. It is 4 4 ones are nothing but what? 4 ones are nothing but what? 15. Understanding? Right. Okay, sir. When 4 ones are given, how do you show me the calculation, sir? Okay. 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 square. What is this next? 2 cube. 2 cube. 1 into 2 cube multiply. 1 into 2 cube, how much, ma? 8. 1 into 2 square, you multiply again. How much, ma? 4. 1 into 2 to the power of 1, how much, ma? 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 0 is what? 1. Anything to the power of 0 is what? 1. 1 into 1 is what? Which is equal to how much? 15. What is this 111 is called? Low level bits. What is it? In assembly language programming and all those things, we used to represent in the form of low level bits. Now we are converting into what? Print of what? A. What is it? I will explain this. I will explain in detail about it. I will explain with a like a normal LKG kid how I will explain. I will explain number system with notes, everything I will give. Everything I will explain. You are my white paper. You are the clay in my hands. I will shape you. What you want, I will prepare it. Provided you should be in my line of control, first of all. If you come with so many tensions, I can't do anything. Come with a peace of mind. Go with a full of Python. If full of tensions are there, I can't do anything. Nobody can do anything. Already our brain is empty. Empty. Because I don't want to go for about academics. Let us. Are you okay? One more time I am talking. 0, 0 O. What is that 0 O? Octal. What is this 0 B? Spell out please. 0 O. Super. What is this now? 12. What is that 12? Octal means 0 to 7. 0 to 7. Please take that value. As I told you, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2 to the power of 0 like that. You take it as what? 12. What is this now? 8 to the power of 0. 8 to the power of what? 1. Sir, why 8? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 to 7, how much? 0 to 7, how much? 8. 8 to the power of 0, 8 to the power of 1. Spell out. 8 into 1. 1 into 8 to the power of 8. Plus 2 into 8 to the power of 0. How much is an answer? 10. Understanding, ma? This I will explain still in detail. Because I am in the feature level, I'll discuss promo of the feature. Okay, I will explain in detail. By looking at you, I'm understanding that only you did not even heard about the data number systems also. Clear? If you want to convert that value, this is called a 10, na? You see, ma, all of you. This is called a 10. Convert into what? Octal. 8 1 ja, what is the value? 8 1 ja 8. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. 8 1 8 only. Remainder I'm talking about. So you are my favorite student daily. 0. What is this answer? What is an answer, please? 0, 1, 2. This 0 you remove. This is called what? That is what I mentioned here, 0, 1, 2. I will give the syntaxes, programming, everything we will move. So print it. Shall I move forward? A is equal to hexadecimal, binary 0b, octal, hexadecimal 0, HRX, X, 0x, 0x, 0x. And be careful, students. 0 means one line is there in middle of that circle. And students are so busy because they are bringing their laptops by pressing like that. They are saying, sir, you are getting, I am not getting. So I don't have any miracles in my hand. So you are typing wrong and I am typing correct. This is called what? OX. OX. OX and 0x are you observing? Come on, what is this? Capital A. Capital A. What is the capital A? Hexa means what? 0 to 9, A to F. 0 to 9, how many? 10. A to F, how many? A, B, C, D, E, F. 0 to 9, 10. A to F is 6. Totally how many? 16. 16. 0 to 9, A is called what? 10. B is called what? 11. C is called 12. Like that, F is called what? 15. 0 to 15 is equal to 16. Mathematics, small mathematics. This I will explain. If I speak little bit fast, I will explain in your level of understanding. Understanding? So 0A, print 0xa. You ask anybody, will they understand immediately this is a 10? No. So say what? A, what is the value? Yes, now I am writing here what? 0xab. 0xab. Let me calculate. Students, A and then what? B. 16 to the power of 0, 16 to the power of what? A into 16 to the power of 1 plus B into 16 to the power of 0. A into 16 to the power of 0. A is called what value internally? 10 into 16. B is called what? 11 into 1. 0 to 9 ma. A is called what? 10. B is called what? C is called, F is called 15. Something must be there. 160 plus what? How much is an answer? Yes, please print of what? Understand? Very good. These questions are coming in MCQs in interviews, companies. Nobody can touch this. You just take these questions and ask so many people. Last and final, 0x. A is equal to 0x. 0x face. Is a question recently. Face. What is face? Not human being face. All the digits are what? 0 to 9 and A to F are not. As print of what? A. The face value is called what? 64,000 what? 206. 0x face. It is a low level bits. OS can understand that. Next, one more I will write it. So many things I will say in the class. BEE. Honeybee. BEE. Come on, print of A. See that. Beautiful. A is equal to what? 0x. What is this now? AC. Acer. ACC. Yes. ACE. These are frequently asked questions. Print of A. Now I will write yes. Acer. ACC. ACER. Valid or invalid? Invalid, because R is what? Invalid literal, that is. So see that literal. That is my next discussion after these features. I am entering into where? Literal spot. I hope you are following me. So the data which I am typing 0x space, 0x yes, 0x BE, 0x A, 0x 0B, 1111, etc. These are all called which data? Low level data. We can't understand directly. Internally, that low level values are internally converted and giving to what? Programmer understandable form and user understandable form. That's why Python is one of the Low level data also converted into what? Right. That's why Python is just populated as what? Moreover, what people are saying about it is writing. What people are saying, I don't want to say that word. People are saying writing Python program is writing like an English. Who said that word? I don't know. Writing the program is nothing but writing like an English. Who said that? I don't know. Because if I write my code 20 lines and 100 lines of code, will they feel that it is like an English? Something they will misguiding the students. When you go to an interview, what they will say? High level. Writing program is nothing but writing like an English, so that it is called high level. Say, get out. And they will say, we will call you later. Something must be there. Technicality is required. What I need to say? Internally, the low level bits are called binary data. The low level data called octal data. The low level data called hexadecimal data. Converted into what? Human understandable format, programmer understandable format. Python is automatically converting the low level bits into what? So it is known as what? Python is one of the, right. Moreover, it is one of the readable format it is providing always. You may ask a question, sir, it is converting the low level into what level? Will it convert high level into low level? As happily it will convert. Please go. Once you check it out, let us say once again 0B1111. What is the value printed, ma? What is the value printed? 15. Because I will tell you so many libraries in the class. Now you say bin of what? 15. What is the bin of? It is a function. It is a library function. I will explain a separate topic in my class. Base conversion functions. Base conversion functions. What is the base of 15? 15 is called a decimal number system. Decimal number base is what? 10. Binary number system base is what? 2. Octal number system base is what? 8. Hexadecimal number system base is what? 16. That data I want to convert one base into another base. Base 10 into base 2. Base 10 into base 8. Base 10 into base 16. Getting me? Come on, press enter key. What is coming? 0B111. I can convert any type of data into any type of data. There are base conversion functions are there. I will explain all those base conversion functions. Ultimately, I'm saying one sentence. Python programming can convert what? Can convert what? Low level representation of data. Low level representation of data into what? High level data. That is what? Programmer or what? User understandable format. Understandable format, it is converting automatically. That's why it is going to be known as what? High level programming language. Even I can also write it. Writing program in Python is nothing but writing like a what? English language. That's why it is called what? High level language. Some people will say, I don't want to write this word. Because if you say in interview point of view, you will get a wrong impression. You explain this, what I am showing, you are just a king in the subject. Binary data, octal data, hexadecimal data are what? By default, not understandable to the programmer. If I represent in Python, automatically converted into what? Human understandable format, programmer understandable format. That's why Python is what language? That is the subject. Understanding? Python is what language? Can I convert binary into decimal number system in Python? Has automatically converted or not? What is the default number system? Decimal number. From our childhood days, our calculations, everybody will follow what number system? 0 to 9 number system only will follow. Am I correct? 0 and 1 you will follow, na? 0 to 9 you will follow, na? 0 to which number system you are following in the common public? Decimal number system. Spell out. How many number systems we have? 4. Spell out one by one. Stop it. Decimal number system. Spell out all of you. Binary number system. Octal number system. Hexadecimal number system. Say all of you. What these are called? Types of number systems. Say. What is the default number system? Decimal number system. Other number systems are useful in operating system. Other number systems are useful in operating system. In the operating system, OS and processor can understand what? Binary data. Right or not? Like that, octal where to use, hexa where to use, binary where to use. I am going to tell you the implementations of it. Understanding? So can I move forward? Come on. Next, I will go to the next kind of implementation. What is the next feature? Robust. It's my favorite feature actually. It's my favorite feature. Of course, I already shown 2 days back about one of my case study in the class. Did you remember ATM case study? Executed. I'm going to make you to develop that kind of a mini project in my class. Okay. Let us take one example. I develop a Python project for ICICI banking, launched in the missions of various places. As a customer, I went and I kept my card in reverse order. Just always learn the subject with real-time mappings. Real-time mappings. I kept my card in reverse order. What is the answer coming from the mission? Remove the card and insert properly. What is that? Then I can understand, oh, such a beautiful software is designed. Hands off to this software, you will say. Because you are understanding, as a layman, I am understanding the messages of what? The software of the ICICI banking. Am I correct? Because you did mistake, the software is guiding you. Okay, na? So I will take my card and I will keep my card properly. Saying hello, your name, and enter the PIN number. Yes or no? Now I am checking. Is it really secured one? I am entering wrong PIN number. I am entering what PIN number? Wrong PIN number I am entering. Wrong PIN number when I am entering, what it is immediately saying? What it is immediately saying? Invalid PIN number, try again. That is nothing but based on my card number. Based on my card number, it is saying that invalid PIN number. Is it strong project or weak project? Strong or weak? Strong. That means in the Python software, whichever language used in that particular software development, they used one beautiful facility called exception handling. Which topic they used it? Exception handling they used it. Because of that exception handling, I can give messages to the end user when they commit mistake. When they commit mistake. Java provides exception handling. Python will provide exception handling. .NET will provide exception handling. Most of the modern programming languages will provide what? Exception handling. Because of that facility, I will make my application as what? Strong. So why Python programming is simply strong? Because of exception handling facility. In my regular sessions, we are going to talk about, see my regular sessions here, full stack data science, exceptions you see, exception handling facility you see, how many examples and etc. we are going to discuss. And we are going to talk about these many number of things. I'm going to talk about it. So about the notes, we are talking about this exception handling. About the case studies also we are discussing in this class. About the case studies also I'm going to discuss in this case. So ATM kind of application, 1 or 2 days back I was running even in the class I shown you. Did you understand that? So in this ATM application, I was explained to you. If you remember this example once, you try to see once. I'm just writing directly here. I'm trying to run directly here and see this carefully. Understand ATM operations, some of them. What is my things here? enter the balance, that is 3. My current balance is, for example, what? 500. Then I'm entering, what is the number one? Deposit. Enter the amount to deposit. 10,000 you are entering. What is the total amount? Your account is credited with this. Your current balance is what? Yes, enter your choice. Enter your choice. 456. My choice is how much? But how many choices I have? 4. It is, if my program is giving, your choice is wrong. Your selection is wrong. If my program is saying, is my program is strong or weak? It is more strong. So see that it is saying your selection of operation is wrong. Try again. Next, what do you enter? Come on. 3. What is your balance? 10,000. Okay, say go for what? Withdraw. 20,000 I am going to withdraw. 20,000. You will get 20,000. No, because you are having lack of balance or not. So you will get what? Insufficient funds. You don't have what? Yes. Next, go for what now? 2. You will withdraw how much now? 3,500 you withdraw. So your account is debited with 3,500. How much is your balance? Once again, you try to withdraw. Say something like 6,900. You say, my bank will not give you total money. It will say you don't have sufficient funds. Always you need to have 500 with me. I will say what here? 6,500 I am giving. Choice. With blind eyes, you can run my program. Selection of operation is wrong. 2 you enter. 6,500 here. Now see that your balance is what? You try to withdraw once again. 100 rupees try to withdraw. You don't have what? Yes. You try to go for what? 1. Enter the amount. KVR dot 1000. You are entering wrong input. It is going to give you what? Don't try to deposit strings, symbols. My program is so strong because I developed this with the concept of what? Exceptions. Student is learning Python little bit this side and that side. They don't know exceptions, how to handle it. So these are called validations in software industry. Are you getting my point, students? Is this program, is this case study is robust or weak? It's robust. So let us go for last and final. 1. You say, try to deposit negative value. See what it is saying. Don't try to deposit what? 0 or? Beautiful. 1. Say what? 2,500. Yes, sir. Deposited. 3,000. Try to go for this 2. Say minus 2,000. It is not going to give you. Don't try to withdraw these values. Anything you enter, it is going to be done. This concept I used to tell with the database communication. Yes. Let us move to further. So Python is one of the strong programming language. Because of which facility? Right. So now I am writing Python programming and whose applications, nothing but programs. Whose applications, nothing but what? Programs are what? Robust. Robust is nothing but what I told? Strong. Nothing but strong. Due to what? A programming facility called what, ma? Exception handling. This is the facility which I am going to explain in the class. Because exception handling, I can't explain in 1 minute or 2 minutes because it is a 5 days session, 5 into 2, 10 hours of session it is called. There I'm going to talk about the syntaxes, ways and means of writing that simple applications, and then medium level, below average and above average, and then case study level we will go for it. In every topic, normal questions, below average, medium size, and then more moderate kind of examples, and then most complex examples and all those things I will cover it. So Python is one of the strongest programming language because of the facility called what? Yes. What is exception? What is exception handling? I have a biggest discussion in my class. Is it okay, students? Yes. Shall I move forward? Yes. Python is which language? C programming, C++ programming is a weak language because they does not contain which facility? Exception handling is not there. In which languages? C language. C++ it is there. Just only 5% facilities are there. But Python will provide 100%. Understanding? Yes. Python is which language? Simple, freeware and open source, platform independent and portable, dynamically interpreted, high level. Yes. This is comes under what? The features of it. Are you following? Yes. So next we are going to discuss about extensible and what? Embedded. Very easy. And this is something like what? Getting and giving and taking policy. This is called giving and taking policy. Both of them are interrelated to each other. What is meant by extensible? What do you mean by embedded? Both of them I used to discuss at a time. Very simple, students. Look at that. What do you mean by extensible here? Because you take the best example, YouTube. The videos are running so fast or with the best quality. What is the secret behind that? What do you feel about it generally? As a YouTube viewer, you will enjoy only by seeing the video. But as a programmer, you have to see that what best quality it is coming out of it. And what fast it is running also. And before a few years, when you are trying to see that, it is buffering and then showing content, buffering and then showing. But these days, it is going to show a good quality of the YouTube. YouTube software itself is enhanced a lot. And if you see technically in the YouTube videos are running so fast, reason behind so fastest execution is C programming. C programming. YouTube uses, I'm saying the percentage of the coding used in YouTube kind of development. 30% of the lower level development in YouTube is C programming. C is the fastest programming language in the IT field because it always deals with the pointers and then memory management. It is internally running. On the top of it, around 40 to 50% of the times they used Python. As on today, I'm saying the current industry standards of the YouTube. 30%, 20 to 30% in middle of it. What is the code is used inside? C programming. You can type in Google also, you can see what are the languages used in YouTube development. 20 to 30% of the time they are using C programming because of fastest execution. And for the comfortability of writing the coding, they are using Python. 40 to 50% of the standards, they are using it. Rest of the 30 to 35%, they are using C++. They are using even in Java also. Java percentage is so much of reduced these days when Python has come into the picture. Because writing Java is 20 lines. If you go to Python, 3 lines I can write it. Because beginning days I shown you calendar program in Java 15 to 20 lines, in Python only 2 lines. You have seen virtually in my class. So Python is so comfortable, but not a fastest programming language. I already said Python is what language? Comfortable, but not fast. So people will prefer nowadays what? Fast or comfortable? Comfortable they will see. Comfortable they will see. How comfortable you are, you will see that only. You will not see the mileage and then etc. things. On the top of it, what I am trying to say is, why Python is so popular nowadays for data science level? Because what are all the requirements are coming in the industry, in the analysis field, in the data analysis and artificial intelligence in machine level and all those things. Those kind of requirements easily solvable below 10 lines of code only with Python. If you go to other languages like Java, you have to write hundreds of lines. Who will write hundreds of lines? A fresher cannot write hundreds of lines of code. Impossible. Right or not? So Python is so comfortable, they can learn libraries and they can implement like anything. What I am trying to say, if YouTube was designed with Java as well as C and C++ earlier, such a type of code they are rewriting in Python, and Python code is calling in place of what? Where C code was there, where Java code was there, they are calling in place of it. Indirectly, whatever is possible with C, you do it. Whatever is so complex to do in C language, They are not writing in C language. They are easily implementing in which language? And they are calling the Python code inside of what? C program. That's why Python is providing the extensibility service it is providing. Extensibility service it is providing. Again, I will repeat. I am developing one net banking application using what? Java. I want to write a code for OTP generation. Which generation? OTP. OTP. If I start writing Java code, I have to write 25 lines of code compulsory. With Java, I will write 2 lines. Definitely my company will prefer what? 2 lines of code. Inside the Java code, I will call which code? So Python is providing the service for any programmer to recall it, to use the library of Python in your other language also. That's why Python is what language? Extensible. At the same time, Python weakness is what? Not so fast. I'll show the execution time also. With the time I will show you. Python is not fast compared to which language? C, but equal to Java. Java is not fast. C++ is not fast. Python is also not fast. Who is fastest programming language? C. So Python also expects what? Some kind of service to execute so fast. Definitely in that place, I don't see comfortability. I will see what? Fastest execution I will see. Definitely I will call in Python. Which code I will call? That is known as what? Embedded. Inside the Python program, I will call what? I can embed. Which one? C program. I can call Java program. I can call C++ program. I can call other language code inside of what? Python, which is known as what? Embedded. What is extensible? Python provides its code reusability in other languages, and hence Python is what? Extensible. Understand? Good. Python programming also allows to embedded other language code also. It is nothing but give and taking policy. So come on to that. Python programming provides a facility to call its libraries in where other languages, and hence it is what? Extensible. And hence it is extensible. It can be extended to any stage. Next, Python programming can also embed embedded other language code also, and hence it is what? Embedded programming language. Embedded. That's it. Extensible programming language as well as what? Embedded. If you want, I will give my code. I am extensible. If I want, I will call your code. I am also called what? Embedded. I can give, I can expect also. That is known as what? Extensible and embedded. Is it okay? Because these are all very simple. First 5 features are so lengthy. That's why it took some ample of time. And these are very, very simple. Understanding, guys? Shall I move forward? Yes. Next is called what? Next one is called what? I am going to say supports third-party APIs. Third-party APIs. That is what I am going to discuss next. So take the papers. So next I am going to talk about third-party support. You have taken some papers, right? Please give the papers back. Supports third-party APIs. Take for example NumPy. NumPy. What that NumPy stands for? Numerical Python. Spell out once. Numerical. Pandas. It is also panel data. We can call panel data. Of course, it is a new topics for you totally, because in data science level we are using the scientific Python, scientific Python. These both of them are scientific related programming. This is called a graphics related programming. Pie charts drawing, XY graph drawing, scatter plots graph drawing, bar graphs, horizontal bar graph, vertical bar graph for the data science level we are using. What I mean to say at this stage is, listen very, very carefully. Suppose I am giving two matrices. Have you heard about matrices? And at this stage, to make you to understand, have you heard about matrices? What is the matrix? Collection of rows and columns. Collection of? Yes. 2 by 2 matrix, 3 by 3 matrix, rectangular matrix, square matrix, column matrix, row matrix, identity matrix. Right? How about it? Below 10th class. Yes. Now, I want to calculate A plus B. First of all, what is the purpose of matrix? And don't tell, sir, I want to organize rows and columns. Why to go for rows and columns? Why to go? First of all, are you following? Why to go for it? What is the need of it? Why should I go for it? What are the real-time standards? When should I go for matrices? I can't imagine how much important the matrices are. In data science level, how much, when you are learning Python, when you are getting a job, definitely in the company, you are working on data science level project only. And data science means, don't think that it is a big dream. Once you know coding well, you can just make to learn like anything. Coding is an oxygen for you. Anything can learn like anything. Right or not? It's look like what? Data structures concept is there, na? How to write the code of the data structures? C I can write. C++ I can write, Java also I can write, including Python also I can write. Data structures is an algorithms that I am implementing with a certain language. Same thing, data science is a collection of algorithms that we are implementing with what libraries? Python libraries. Python libraries want to use means you need Python coding. Understanding? Come to the matrices. I want to do matrix addition. Matrix addition. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. See that A is equal to, here only I will just take it one small line. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And B is equal to what I am taking, you know. I will take it as 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my matrix, guys. I want to calculate A plus B. I want to calculate A minus B. I want to calculate A star B. A star B. I want to calculate A delta B. A delta B. Have you heard about A delta B? A transpose. A transpose into A, like there are so many number of operations. In traditional Python programming, it is beyond the scope of Python. Generally, people can't touch this in normal Python classes. See everywhere else. Now, when you come to this A plus B, minimum with the Python coding also, with the traditional Python programming, I have to do 7 lines. With a NumPy, name itself says numerical Python. Such a complex mathematical calculations can be solved very easily. Very easily. With just 2 lines of code. If I still write 1 line of code. Are you following me? How it is possible to write just 1 line of code? Because there is the biggest mathematical module is giving, that is known as which module? NumPy module. Are you able to follow? Yes. Next, I want to go for linear algebra. Linear algebra, some simultaneous equations. X plus y is equal to some 10. 2x minus 3y is equal to some 14. Calculate x and y values. Mathematically, how much time it is taking? How to solve it? First, convert that simultaneous equations into matrix format and apply the mathematical formulas. Within 2 lines, you can do that x and y values you can find out. Where to use all these things? All use cases are required. Industry related mapping is required. Not just completing Python. I will look for Python jobs means industry is not like olden days. This is totally changed. If we have a subject, we can select. Otherwise, we will become a senior citizen in Amirpet only. No concession will be given in RTC buses also. Be careful. Learn Python. Quickly leave the Amirpet and get the job. If you try to be there in Amirpet more than 1 year, job is very difficult to get it. Because once a student is there in Amirpet 1 year, he will learn total courses in Amirpet. Friend said this course, learn it. Jobs are not there. Friend said some other course, learn. Jobs are not there. And finally he will come to me, sir, I want to learn this course. I have 4 years of gap. How to fill up, sir? So I will ask a question. What you have done in these 4 years? Sir, first 2 years I took a bank coaching, sir. Next 1 year I learned that coaching, sir. Next I prepared for government job, sir. Finally, nothing is work out, sir. Finally coming to software, sir. This, if you plan it out in the day one itself, by the time you become a team lead, by the time you will become a team lead, this is only one sector. You will get 1:1 job is there. 1:1 means one student and then one job is reserved already. Reserved. So in my 25 years of experience, I'm actually a Java trainer for the past so many years. And the last 10 years, I am in the Java as well as in Python. And these days, totally, I am teaching this Python only because of so much of crowd. Right now. So anything you learn, don't just read like our academics. Read in such a way that I have to get the job. Understanding? So come to the point of it. Because of this NumPy, I can do these calculations so simply. Python library is also there. Python library provides 7 lines of code. I don't want to use this. I want to go for what? NumPy module also developed in which language? NumPy is actually separate library. It was written in which language? 60% is written in Python, the 40% written in C language. NumPy was developed in which language? C plus Python. Why C? For fastest execution. Why Python? For comfortability. Understanding? Next, go to Pandas. This is for analysis tool. Amazon people, Flipkart people, how they will improve their sales day by day. They will going to analyze a lot of data, sales data. They will apply the goods data. How they will prepare that sales data by using one tool called what? Pandas. So how to analyze the data? I am telling lot of methods, lot of functions, lot of analysis concept I am going to explain. And in this class, I'm going to explain, since it is a Python, NumPy and Pandas only I am discussing. SciPy, Scikit, Matplotlib, I am discussing at the data science level. Still, it is extra I am discussing for you people. Extra. This is for showing the data science importance. Are you getting me? So by using the third party API, what I'm trying to say, in my company, for example, if the person is not working properly, if something new, I will hire from some outsourcing employee who is already expert. Yes or no? That expert is called what? NumPy. Already Python is there. Python can't do that numerical values so easily. That's why I will take the help of which one? Some third party person help I will take it. So third party libraries are easily supported in which language? That's why Python supports what? Third party APIs. So about that point also, I will try to post in the Google Drive class. So is Python supports third party API? For example, one more concept I want to say. I want to convert whatever I am explaining, I want to convert into text. I don't want to type. I will take one speaker. I will attach to my system. I will run one program. Whatever I am speaking, it will just type automatically. It is something like what? Voice recognition program. Are you getting my point? Suppose I typed here. I typed 11 points. I will write one program which will read and then give in the audio format. How to convert text into audio, audio into text? Python programming. I can write just 4 lines for text into audio. 6 to 7 lines I will write audio into what? With female voice, with male voice. You can do. You can set it. The type of libraries are available. Are you able to get me? Yes. So these are all called what? With what the help that is going to come everything? Third party APIs. So third party API will improve the performance of which applications? Python applications. That's why Python supports the vast amount of which libraries? Third party APIs. Because of support of third party APIs, Python applications are enhancing their performance like anything. So it is too early to discuss this much information about it. When I come to the programming, I will explain that. How to install this? how to install this type of libraries, how to install these libraries in the classroom. I will show you with the help of what? Pip tool is there. Pip tool is there. Using the pip tool, I will install in the classroom. I will install with the help of pip tool in the classroom. I will show you how to install and all. So under scripts, this is a Python library, ma. Under Python 3.10, under that scripts, there is a tool called what? Pip 3.10 and pip 3. Using the tools, I can install any of the third-party libraries. Because by speaking this, you can't understand because it is bouncing. But when I go for implementation, you will understand it. Because as a part of my regular sessions, I used to talk about that. You just see that where I used to discuss in my classes, Of course, why I am showing this is because you also should have that concept of what? In my Python place, pandas. This is my data frame and a series. And whose related information I'm going to explain also. NumPy also. See that NumPy programming also. All the operations with the big documentation I'm going to explain. So this is what? The features which I said. Can you tell me how many features you learned? You learned, keep it aside. How many features I just explained? Number one, everybody. Simple. Don't see that. Say once. Next. Freeware and beautiful. Third. Platform independent and portable is pending. I did not explain so far. I will explain. Next. Dynamically typed programming language. Say once. Next. Interpreted. Next. Yes, high level. Next. Robust. Good. Extensible. Next. Embedded. Supports third-party API. One more is there. Both procedure-oriented and what? Functional and then what? Object-oriented. That is going to be procedure-oriented. Half of the subject is covered. That is called what? Core Python. What is that? Object-oriented is comes under advanced Python is coming. Because the subject itself is split into two parts. One is core Python and one more is. So the Python program can be written in two ways. Functional programming aspects and then object-oriented programming aspect. This facility, generally, I don't give in one line answer. I can't give. I don't have that much talent. In the programming, I am going to show you. Because functional programming itself will take 20 days. Because the 20 days lecture, I can't tell in 2 minutes. It's not possible with me. But what is this object-oriented? I can say functional programming written with functions, object-oriented programming written with OOPs. What is there in that like an academic exams? What is the data type? Type of data is called a data type. That type of answers I don't want to give. I want to show technically in the class. Okay now? So except the 8th feature, I almost completed almost all the features. Is it clear, students? In every moment of it, I explained through short concept, short programming part also. And in next class, I'm going to show you here. Listen, I'm going to introduce next class is what? Literals. This is what my purely programming environment will start. 0 level of programming will start. 0 level. So you are layman, no problem, you will understand. But next class, don't miss it. That is where onwards, every student who doesn't have any knowledge, ABCDs of Python, I will make you to learn like anything. But one announcement I want to give you. Listen, all of you. I'm giving this announcement. Of course, the moment new batch is started, this announcement I'm giving. And don't feel this because after 1 year, I'm taking this. After 1 year. Important. Today night, I'm going to my native place. Thursday, Friday. That is tomorrow, day after tomorrow, there is no class. After 1 year, I am taking this leave. 2 days leave I am taking after 1 year. Because very rarely I will take the leave. In so urgency only I will take the leave. Because I am so sincere to come to my class on time. And I am so dedicated towards my student. Saturday, we have most important class that is called what here? Literals. NumPy kaadu. That is for 11 o'clock students. So, most important class called literals and what? Yes, this is what I am going to explain. Programming already started. Variables. This is my class. On what day we are meeting? That is January 1st. January 1st, you will come to the class or not? If you don't come, if you feel that you are achieved something, question, keep your hand on the heart, ask by yourself, what is my achievement in 2021? Your heart will say, keep your heart for 1 minute. It will say, wait, what you achieved it? You will get the answer or not? What you achieved? Option A, nothing. Option B, got the job. Option C, Python certified. Option D, Java certified. Nothing. That's why Saturday compulsory you must attend the class. Okay, if you don't attend also, no problem. It is depends on your busy activity. But don't do any extra activities on Friday night, okay? Boys, anything doing extra? Read Python notes. Fine? Okay, it's up to you. So by my action plan is this. We'll meet on where? Saturday. So some of you are thinking, sir, Saturday also give holiday. No. Saturday to morning to evening, I have the classes. Fine? So you also have the class on Saturday class, 4 p.m. sharp we are going to meet. So we reached our landmark. What is my total strength? I reached my 500 strength already. Now on Saturday class, I'm introducing what concept? Literals and variable. Still any friends are there? Tell them on that Saturday class. Let them attend the demo. They will understand like anything. Okay, students. Right. All the best. Advanced happy new year for everybody. Right. All the best.